That wasn't the answer I had expected. It's the early 1990s. I'm a junior in high school. I attend Mannheim American High School. It's in Germany. The full German experience. And so when I say the full German experience, I mean we go to Oktoberfest and it's all month. Like that, in America, it may get extended because the car sale's going on, not there. I'm talking about the German experience where you're riding on the Autobahn and you realize people are just practicing to be race car drivers. As opposed to when we drive on the highway here as a way to park. That's what happens. The German experience where you realize if you're in Germany and someone makes a chocolate cake, they're all German chocolate cakes. And it's in pursuit of having that pure German experience, to have it all wrapped around me, I get a job at none other than a bakery. Because I was 17 and a brewery probably wouldn't have gone over well with my mom. And so I get this job there and I'm working for this Fraulein. She is, I don't even remember her name at this point, but she's got a medium build, thin. She's got short hair, dark. She's got just a touch of a German accent on her English when she tells it to me. And when she says, no, I'm fine. Well, this is weird to me because I'm working for her, and I expect that when I say, hey, I can help you with that, it would be yes. Hey, I can stay late to help you, it'd be yes. Instead, her answer is no, and that's weird to me. It's weird to me because me and my mom, well, we just recently had the talk. Not the sex talk. They had the red light district there. Me and my friends had passed by. I probably learned some things I probably shouldn't have learned. The talk that every black parent has to have with their kid. The talk that my mom had with me. The talk that I had with my older daughter. The talk that I'm going to have with my younger daughter. And in that talk, in that conversation, we have to say, well, baby, you're right. Life is not always fair. Sometimes it's not fair because you're different. Because your hair's a little different. Your tan doesn't wash away. And yeah, you have a voice that sounds a little different than what people are used to, and you're just gonna have to muscle your way through it. So as I'm evaluating why it is I'm getting less and less hours, I'm also evaluating, is this it? Is this the talk my mom had been getting me ready for? Next day comes, and I'm there in the morning with my friend Fred. Now Fred's a cool dude. Fred's a little shorter than me, dark hair. He is happy-go-lucky. He has no worries. He's kind of a Winnie the Pooh, but he's far more energetic. And so our normal routine is we'll go there in the morning before school, work a little bit, go to school, try to learn something, come back, work a little more, then we're off. The only change is wrestling season, where we go in early in our mornings for practice, and then same thing in the evenings. But at this particular day, we go in, we do our normal routine, is afterwards, and we start to talk. Now, to understand, this bakery is strategically located. So it's a part of a strip mall. You walk through the front door, and on the right is where the bakery is. And I say it's strategic because when you think about it, it just makes sense. You walk through the door, and you're hit with that aroma of pastries and bakeries, and oh my. And then you go shopping, but you're still thinking of the pastries and bakery and oh my. And then now you walk out and you can see in clear view the pastries and the bakery and oh my. And you didn't even know you needed a whole bag of stuff, but you got it. And a few extra pounds probably to go along with it. And it's that evening after everyone clears out, Fred leans to me and he whispers, he says, hey, I think money's kind of tight for the Fraulein. What do you mean? Well, it's just, we haven't had as many people coming through, business has just been down, and prices for employees are still there, prices for supplies are still there, prices for everything are still there, it's the money's not coming through. Now, I don't know if he just had some clairvoyant way of being able to kind of see that my mind had been working overtime trying to figure some things out, but it got me thinking. All this time I'm wondering if this was the big moment, that big bit of tension that happens between individuals and society, and really all it was is the Fraulein was trying to be like a coach, keeping everyone in the salary gap. Underneath there, making sure that everyone had a chance to work, because it wasn't just me, it was also Fred, it was also her, it was also the other dude that I really didn't even know, but I know he showed up every now and again. So Fred and I talked, and we talked because now we're trying to figure out how do we come together, how do we make this whole thing work, and we found it, and we talked to her, and we said, look, we don't mind working extra hours, you don't have to pay us. Just give us leftover food, because we're teenage boys. What do you think the money was gonna go to, right? And it wasn't wrestling season, so this worked out awesome. And so that's how we did. I would go on to work there for years and years, and I left there and went to the military myself. But what I took with me is this lesson that I learned from the Fraulein and from Fred, that idea of what it is to actually be united. And I took a few extra pounds with me too. Thank you.